Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony. I am Tony the Makeup Lover. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're returning, thanks for coming back, spending more time with me. On this channel, I create makeup and fashion looks. If that's something that you're interested in, sit back, relax. We're going to get started. I create chaos and creativity on this channel. I say chaos because I'm always dropping something because I'm clumsy. And it's getting worse the older I get. So, there we go. Today I'm going to use the Halloween palette 2. It is by Glamlite. Put this back here someplace. My hair's still pinned up on top of my head because I'm not ready. I'm getting ready for church. This is the color story. And we're going to get started with this color here. But before we do that, and that color is called Trick or Treat. Before we do that, I've primed my eyes. I've primed them with Glamlite icing in the shade Buttercream. And I powdered them with Juvias Place powder. What color that is? In the shade Kalahari. And on my lips, I've preconditioned them with this, I think it's cocoa butter. Well, if it isn't, that's what we're going to call it. But this Vaseline chapstick, basically. Okay, so we're going to start with that first color. Let me get my life together because I just told you I'm clumsy and I will knock something down and tear it up. So we're going to start with that Trick or Treat color. I'm going to get my Give Me Glow brush. And it is a number, what number is this? 1029. Looks like this. I probably need to go in there and turn that music down just a little bit because I had it louder than that and I turned it down some, but it seems like she's trying to compete with me talking. Doing too much yelling back there. In fact, y'all hold on a minute. Let me go turn this down. Okay, I'm back. That was getting louder than me. So, back into that Trick or Treat color. I'm wearing a rust and, well, the dress is rust. And I have these shoes that I'm wearing that I haven't worn, so this will be my first time wearing them. They used to have a little thing between the toes. I knew that was going to bother me all day. They're different. I love those shoes. Looking at them. We'll see how much I love them when I get out of church, because these are the kind that you tiptoe in, you sit down, and you don't get up again until you go out the door. When you get back out to the car, you put some flats on. Those type of shoes, because I already see my feet hurting. Okay, I'm going to go into I may need to pull another palette into this because I'm not really wearing orange. It's more of a rust color, and this doesn't have a rust in it. Let me look at this Trick or Treat palette. It's also by Glamlite. Colors I need. This is the color story for it. See, it has the more rusty colors down here. That's what I need. And which one am I going to use? I'm going to use this one, which is called, oh, I don't think they have any names on them. They don't. These have numbers. So I'm going to use that rusty looking color. And I'm going to use a Give Me Glow brush. This is in the number G327. Oh, I should have brought my phone in here because I don't even so I can keep myself on track with what time it is. Color, dust this off just a little bit. I'm going to bring that right here in the crease. And as you can see, I'm doing little circular motions, blending it as I go. I don't know why I always go up higher on this side than I do on the other side, but it is what it is. I'm trying to make them even, but it's just makeup. You wake up in makeup. I like that. That's pretty. Now, just because I'm extra, and I know I'm extra, I'm going to take this color here, which is a little bit of a lighter rust color, and I'm going to place that over here on the inner portion. Hey, if you're going to be dramatic all the way. And if you've been here before, you already know. I'm extra all day long. And I own it. Because, baby, I am extra. Takes my daughter and grandmother and granddaughter to talk about me. Like I care, but no. Because I'm still going to be me. Like those two colors together. Yo, I've been missing in action. It's not that I couldn't film. You know how sometimes you just get in a rut and you just don't know how to get out of it? You get in one of those states and you just can't get out of it. Yeah, that's what I've been. Okay, I'm going to go back into that other palette. I'm going into this dark brown color. And that is called Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. I'm going to use the same brush that I was... No, I'm not. I'm going to use my little brush that's a concealer brush. It's not really a shadow brush, but I use it for eyeshadow. This is a Give Me Glow number 2015. I say it every time. I wish I bought more of these brushes when they were clearing them out. I bought 2 sets. Each brush was $1 each. I do know that they don't have those anymore. I wish they would bring them back because I'd buy a couple more of these. I didn't realize how much I was going to like it, or I would have bought a couple more when I was buying them. But as it have it, I bought 2 sets, which most people don't do that. They just buy one. But you know, when you wash brushes, sometimes sometimes you mess them up. So I got 2 to begin with. And what I'm doing now, I'm just darkening up the outer portion because I like a dramatic eye. My eyes are big, and I think that's the best asset of my face. I love my eyes. And I get compliments on them. I mean, I didn't make them, but I thank God for them. I can see too. So, thanking God I can, because somebody can't. But I do have a lot of eye space. Therefore, I have a lot of room to put color on. Okay, let me wipe that off. You hear me wiping that off? I'm using my little Sigma switch thing. It helps wipe off the color without damaging your brush. But it's still getting that color off. See? I'm going to go back into, I was going to use that brush, but let me not do that. Wipe off this other brush that I was using. I'm going to go back into that rusty looking color that's in the Trick or Treat palette. Okay, going to get my Shim Shim glue, which is glitter and eyeshadow glue. This is Base Booster. This was given to me by Makeup Revolution and PR. Yeah, I took my nails off. And my nails, my natural nails, are so fragile. I put this blue color on, which is just there. But trying to let my nails heal and grow. Trying to let them heal up, because when I say that they are fragile to the touch. So yeah, they look crazy and horrible, but it is what it is. And then I started taking these. I just started taking them day before yesterday. These skin, hair, and nails gummies. So hopefully it can help make my nails a little bit stronger. If you don't like getting your fingers sticky, then you can use a brush. I don't mind my fingers being sticky, because guess what I'm going to do? Get a baby wipe. And, oh, I can't even pick that up. That's how fragile my nails are. Let me get some tweezers. I've worn nails for years. So when I say that they're fragile, they really are. But it's my baby wipe to wipe that excess color off. Excess, not access. You know what I meant. Okay, what color am I going to use? Out of which palette? I think I'm going to start with this rust color in the Halloween, this in Trick or Treat palette. So it's kind of sort of a neutral look. If you're talking about a makeup brand with some of the best shimmers, shims, they have 3 new collections that I don't have. because I had to slow down with buying collections and makeup because I had other things to do. Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys I got in a wreck. I was going to my granddaughter's graduation, and my flight was supposed to leave at 8 something. And I left here at 4 something, 4:30, something like that, to get to the airport on time because the airport is an hour away. The next color I'm going to go into is this color here. But I left early to give myself time to get to the airport. And on my journey, I was driving my little bug, and I hit a coyote. Thank God I'm still here to tell you. Because when I say I saw my life flash before my eyes, and I hate that I killed it, but I'm glad I didn't kill me. Because there was really nowhere to go except for to the ditch on the side of the road. I was driving a Beetle. That was what my car was. Tore it up. Busted the radiator. It messed up the motor. And I say, Lord, I thank you that I'm still here. And so I had to get a new car. So can't be buying makeup. I had to get a new car. So I bought it's used, but it's paid for. So I don't owe anybody anything on it. I have a 2018 Chevy Trax. Something a little bit bigger than a bug. A little higher up off the ground because I can still see that thing's eyes. The next thing I saw was the eyes. And it was like, bam. That was it. So, okay, I'm going to go back into this other palette. What does that say? Irritated. That's this color right here. It's called Irritated. Yes, indeed. That's pretty eyeshadow. Okay. And for those of you that wonder why I have tape right here, let me pull it down so I can show you. See, gives you a clean edge. Some people like their edges to be blown out. I happen to like a sharper edge. So that's why I put it there. I used to blow mine out when I was younger. Now I do more of a sharper edge to them. Okay, I'm going to pop off camera, do the rest of my face, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So let me tell you the rest of the stuff that I have on my face. I was going to wear a hat, but I didn't feel like it, so I actually combed my hair. Like all the way down, not with part of it pinned on top of my head and the rest of it down. So these are the shoes. As you can see, I'm dressed with everything except for the shoes. These are the shoes that I was talking about. See how unique they are? See how I'm going to walk in with them, sit down, and walk back outside and put on some flats. Okay. So, we already know that I did the Trick or Treat palette from Glamlite. Put it back in this look. I didn't drop anything today. Let me knock on wood. Put that back there. This is the box that the Halloween palette came in. I don't know why I keep my receipt for it, but this is how the palette fits up in there. That's one thing I love about Glamlite's packaging. I don't have to worry about traveling with these because I know that they're not going to fall apart. But that's the packaging. I also used the highlighter. I just knocked them down. I spoke too soon. This is the highlighter that came with it. And it is in kind of an orange shade. This is the color. I'm probably blinding you, trying not to. But that's the highlighter. And I also took a little bit of the highlighter and stuck it in the corner of my eyes. I think it's kind of blended in now, so you can't really tell. Overall face primer is this Essence Jelly Grip Primer. On the lips, also using a little bit of Glamlite. This is the Glamlite pencil from the Chucky palette. And I'm using Maybelline Vinyl Ink and Matte Ink for the lips. This is old as tar. And I can't see what these. This is brown. This is orange. There you go. Okay, concealer is Milani Conceal Perfect. Powders today I used One Size Ultra Pink, which I stuck in this drawer. Put the wrong one in here. Ultra Pink under my eyes. And then I came back with a mixture of Glamlite Chocolate Cake and One Size Sweet Honey. Yes, I'm chewing gum. Foundation is CoverGirl Olay in the shade Classic Tan. Top eyeliner is Makeup Revolution. It's this brown from the Rockstar collection. This was given to me. It's no longer available, so any brown top eyeliner will do. Under eyeliner is this brown by Kaylee. I bought this off Amazon. It's kind of like the Miss Rose. It's not as runny, but it's kind of waxy. So when you put it on, sometimes it'll spread a little bit further than you think it's going to. There you have it. Then I came back under the eye with the eyeshadows from the Halloween palette. No, the eyeshadow from the Trick or Treat palette. That's what I use because I use that darker rust. Contour stick for my nose is Juvias Place in the shade Namibia. Shim Shim Glue Makeup Revolution Base Booster. Eyeshadow primer is Glamlite in the shade Buttercream. Because I was too lazy to put any eyelashes on. I use this primer by Essence Lash. It's an eyelash primer. Then I came back over the top of it with this Betty Boop Boopalicious mascara by Glamlite. On my cheekbones, besides the highlighter, I'm using CoverGirl Cheekers, which is old as tar too. I was trying to see what the color is. Cinnamon Toast. kind of a light brown. So that's what I have on my cheeks. Finishing sprays, I use Milani Make It Last, which is almost empty. And Fresh Prints from Glamlite. That's the overall finishing spray. That's it. Y'all have to put this stuff back when I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll forget to put it back, and I'll have stuff everywhere. So, with that being said, this is the look for today. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Tell me why you didn't like it. No need to be nasty. It's not called for. We do not all like the same things in life. So, you know, my taste may not be your taste, because my taste is not a lot of people's taste. So I like being different. And I cooked today. So I cooked everything except for the chicken. I'll cook it when I get back from church. But okay, so I cooked some potato salad, some purple hull peas, some cornbread, corn on the cob. I had some greens in the freezer, so I took those out. I'm just going to heat those up. And some mac and cheese. A good old-fashioned, down-home, soul food menu. I told my daughter I cook. So, of course, the first thing she said was, who are you cooking for? Because you don't cook. She was right. So I'm having company, so I did cook. Otherwise, no, I probably would stop and get something to eat. Because, one, I don't eat as much as I used to since I've shed some pounds and trying to keep them off. And two, it's just a lot of work to cook for one person. So let me get some lip gloss just because I need to add a little shine to this. What color am I going to do? This is lip gloss, or is that a shade? Hold on. I'm going to use this one. This is by Give Me Glow. It's called Push Pop. That's the name of this color. Maybe I won't put this in my purse. I thought this was going to be a little bit glossier. I'll put that back where I got it from. And let's try a different one. I know I have one that's just, here it is. That's just a gloss. And this one is called Glitter Pops. I think this will work better than what I just did. Yeah, that's what I wanted, was a little bit of shine. Wipe that off because I don't want all that brown in my lip gloss. I may actually be, what? On time. Because it's early. It's 9:41. Church starts at 10. I'm going to be on time today. How about that? Yeah, I like that gloss. So, until I see you next time, you guys be blessed and have a great day. And toodles.